Thunder, lightning. 3 witches gather round a cauldron. The noble Mac walks in and is immediately struck by the hideousness of the 3 witches.
It has been 30 minutes since class ended, Remy. Please, just go home.
But, Mrs. Simon, you didn't put a time limit on the report. And I haven't gotten to the good part yet, where everybody dies.
Yes, but the assignment was on the first act of A Midsummer's Night's Dream, not the entirety of Mac.
Shh! Not here!
Oh, Talia, I totally forgot there's a student council meeting in here today. I am so sorry, Remy. It looks like we're going to have to finish your book report another time.
No, but Miss Simon, you forgot your program. Wait, please.
Book report? What book?
Only the best Shakespeare play of all time.
Oh, I love Romeo and Juliet. Oh, well, it looks like the student council is ready to meet. It was nice talking to you.
I think we should go now, Mr.
Sorry,
Huntington.
did you say student council?
Yeah, I'm the president, Talia Colby.
We have a student council? What do you even do?
We do lots of things. As student council, we voice the opinions of our peers and present them to the administration to promote positive change for future generations.
I'm just here so I can put this on my college apps.
Do you know what this means? Do you know what this means, Glenn?
No, sir.
This is my moment to seize power. It's just like the book report.
Should I get the daggers, sir?
No. Just cause a distraction. I want to talk to the so-called president.
But, sir, you know I'm not good at acting.
I don't care. Just pretend everyone is naked.
Oh.
What are you waiting for?
Nothing, sir.
What the hell was that?
Muscle spasm.
Come on, help me find my phone.
Wait, guys, we have budgets to discuss.
Wow. What a shame that they would just leave you like that. It must be terrible having such unreliable members.
No, it's not like that. They try, just in their own unique ways.
Who even are the other members?
Well, you have Dana Rose, who's the secretary, and Clarence, who's the treasurer.
And what have they done for student council so far?
Well,
I hate to ask you this, but can you speed this up?
Excuse me for a moment, Talia. What, Glenn?
Can you speed this up? I only have a few minutes before they find me again.
You can't rush perfection, Glenn. Besides, I think things are going pretty well with Talia. Maybe we shouldn't kick her out.
But, sir, the plan. I only have a few minutes before the students in the theater group realize the daggers are gone.
Nobody needs to die, Glenn.
Oh.
Besides, I think Talia's starting to grow on me.
But, sir, you aren't suggesting.
She could be my Lady Mac.
I thought I was your Lady Mac.
I can do this by myself, Glenn. Now go, before they find you.
I'll never forget you, sir.
Are you crying, Glenn?
I have an eyelash in my eye.
is your weird friend okay?
Oh, that doesn't matter now. The only thing that matters is us.
Okay. You know, I was thinking, you could be student council president if it really means that much to you.
Really? I thought you were dedicated to the position.
Well, considering everyone just left at the mere thought of a lost phone, I think I'm wasting my time here. But I see your enthusiasm, and I think it's just what the student council needs.
Can I name a vice president?
Sure, if you really want to.
Okay. I name
It would be an honor, sir.
you, Talia Colby, to be my vice president. Now, let's go discuss those budgets.
Hey man, are you okay?
My whole life just fell apart.
Alrighty. Here, you can throw my phone if you want.
Hey, Claire, what's up?
Mail?
Thank you.
Anything?
No, just some bills, some spam, and coupon for Viagra?
Hey, can I tell you a funny story?
No.
Great. So, the other day I went on a date with this guy, really rich, one of those, like set at life at 29, doesn't have to work anymore. Anyway, he broke it off with me because he said he wasn't looking for a gold digger. Can you believe that? Me, a gold digger?
Yeah.
Okay, well, anyway, I told him, I was like, well, guess what, buddy? You're missing out on the full package. I'm broke, uneducated, and desperate.
That's not funny, Claire. That's just sad.
Oh, hell.
What's up?
My landlord. I asked for an extension on rent this month because of some medical bills that came up. Now he tells me I have 2 days to pay up or get out.
Isn't that the guy you babysit for?
Yeah! I give up my Friday nights so this guy can go to strip clubs behind his wife's back. Just a couple of years ago, I helped him refurnish this apartment to get ready for sale on my own time. And last week, I drove him to the hospital in the middle of the night because he got bronchitis from getting high off sniffing paint fumes. This is the thanks I get?
I mean, look, it's no big deal. I can help you pay it.
That's not the point. Don't breathe too deep. Don't think all day. Dive into work.
Drive the other way.
That trip of hurt. That kind of shame
Goes away, just play the game.
You're living in America at the start of the millennium. You're living in America. Leave your conscience at the door. And when you're living in America at the start of the millennium, you're what you own. I used to be so carefree, then that life disappeared. But now I fear I'll go nowhere. Feels just far too near.
Just tighten those shoulders. Just clench your jaw till you're frown. Just don't let go or you may drown.
You're living in America at the start of the millennium. You're living in America. You're
All right, Julius, I brought something I think you'll love. Just make sure it's all nice and tidy now. It's gonna be real fun. Are you ready? Okay, I'll go first. This is harder than it looks. Your turn, kiddo. Whoa! Careful now. Whoa! Nice! Good one. Oh, you know what? It's almost 6 o'clock. I'm gonna go get dinner started. You hang tight, kiddo.
Julius! Whoa, is that Jenga Girl Talk audition?
Hey, Sam.
Oh,
What?
I wish I had Jenga when I was alive. It's kind of hard to play now.
Come on, play with me.
All right, I'll give it a go.
Oh, that was good, because instead of go, it's ghost.
Oh, okay.
You all right in there?
Yeah.
You knocked it over, silly goose. I'll have your dinner done in just 1 minute.
I'm not a goose.
Sorry about that. Here, I'll help you out.
Who said goose?
That's a chicken.
It's poultry.
Hey, Beelzebub. Want to help pick this up?
No. Oh, goodness gracious.
Julius, are you all right?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, your dinner will be ready in just 1 minute.
Julius, what's been going on?
I've been all right. I miss my old babysitter, though. He was more fun.
Julius, we've talked about this. That man was a stain on the fabric of reality, and I am God's stain stick. I have been for 400 years.
Whoa, did he say 400 years? What is he, a ghost? Beelzebub? Right, you can't keep sending his babysitters to the farm upstate, all right?
He deserves better than them.
I know, but killing everyone you don't like sets a really bad example for Julius.
So I'm supposed to just let these canker blossoms take care of the boy?
You can spare the canker blossoms as much as you want, just don't kill them.
All right.
All right, Julius, your dinner's ready. Are you ready to go eat? Oh, look what you made. We have a little architect in front of us.
Oh my God.
Let's go have dinner, kiddo.
You're gonna die up there! What's the matter? Don't you
Julius,
wanna
get down!
hand him his dinner? He's a growing boy. He needs his protein.
Beelzebub, no. Beelzebub? What? Is this some sort of robbery?
Oh, they're not robbers. They're my friends.
Julius, these men are not your friends. Stranger danger.
I've known them longer than you.
Allow me to explain the situation. I'm Sam, this is Beelzebub. We've known Julius his whole life, we're like 400 years old, and it's just, we want to
We've taken better care of him than any of you babysitters have.
What?
I think it'd be best if you just leave.
I'm not leaving him alone with you.
And the point in Venom 2 and venom to thy worth!
Oh, classic.
Yeah. Light a rose, I'm home again, Rose, to get the sun back in the sky. Light a rose, I'm home again, Rose, about 1,000 kisses shy. Ding dong ding, I can hear the chapel bell chime. Ding dong ding, at the least suggestion, I'll pop the question. Light a rose, I'm home again, Rose, without a sweetheart to my name. Light a rose, now everyone knows that I am hoping you're the same. So here's my love song, not fancy or fine. Light a rose, oh, won't you be mine? Light a rose, oh, light a rose, oh, light a rose.
Dream of love, dream of that, dream of a love song that might have gone. I love you, oh yes, I love you, and I'll bravely tell you that only when we dream again, sweet and low, sweet and low, how sweet and lovely, how long ago, forever, oh yes, forever, will I ever tell you, I know.
Light a rose, oh, light a rose, oh, light a rose, I'm home again, Rose, to get the sun back in the sky. Light a rose, now home again, Rose, I'm rose in kisses sky. Ding dong ding, I can hear the chapel bell chime. Ding dong ding, at the least suggestion, I'll pop the question. Light a rose, I'm home again, Rose, without a sweetheart to my name. Light a rose, now everyone knows that I am hoping you're the same. So here's my love song, not fancy or fine. Light a rose, oh, won't you be mine? Light a rose, oh, light a rose, oh, light a rose.
Good evening, everyone.
Welcome to Weekend Update. I'm Harley Graves.
And I'm Christy Martinez.
Well, it's been a rough year for Huron. Starting off in the fall, the Huron football team went 0-9, making this their third consecutive season without a win. We have lost 29 straight games, our last victory in 2014 against Skyline. And we all know they aren't a real school. When asked how parents kept finding the motivation to keep coming to their children's games, knowing that they would lose over and over again. Huron parents replied, "I'm just here to watch my son play tuba in the marching band."
You know it's sad when parents are less embarrassed about their kid playing tuba than football. In light of the recent Parkland shooting, students across the country have taken action to protest gun violence, most commonly in the form of school walkouts. Now, look guys, I get it. You're angry. You have every right to be. I participated in the walkouts myself, and there were a lot of people there who really cared about the cause and wanted to have their voices heard. But there were also a lot of people there who didn't give a shit. Like, I'm out there trying to be respectful during the moment of silence, freezing my ass off, by the way, March in Michigan. And some kid behind me is playing Vine compilations at full volume on his phone. I'm listening to these girls give speeches about racism and equality. I'm like, yes, sister, fight the man. But I keep getting distracted because some lady behind me is cackling about free Shavakadu. And I don't know. But I do know that there were a lot of people out there who were just there to get out of class. Which is sad, really, because it's an important issue that deserves our attention.
Yeah, and I mean, why are we the ones handling this anyway? Aren't adults supposed to be the responsible ones? I'll bet you every teenager in this room has, on more than one occasion, freaked out. Oh no, what's going on here? Freaking out over where their poor little phone went, only to realize they were holding it the entire time. Now let me tell you, is that really the generation you want in charge of this revolution? I can't even imagine how these kids from Parkland are handling everything right now. I mean, they met with our president. Meanwhile, your boy's trying to make excuses for teachers of why I didn't turn in homework due 6 weeks ago. It's crazy.
You know what else has been crazy? The weather this spring. It snowed in late April, which isn't even really a surprise anymore. But I feel like every time I look out the window, the weather's doing something different. So to keep you all updated on what to expect when you leave here tonight, we'll be checking in with Carolyn out in the field. How's it going, Carolyn?
I'm doing great, Christy. How are you? Well, it's a pretty clear night tonight. Not a cloud in the sky except for one that kind of looks like a burrito. Wait, no. It's just a rectangle and I'm really hungry right now. But like I said, it's a perfect night out tonight, perfect for a romantic picnic or a moonlit walk.
Well, that's great, Carolyn. Thanks for the update.
Anytime.
A recent string of resignations in the, what was that? So I gotta cut back to her? All right. Carolyn, you have another weather update.
Yeah, hi. I would like to take back my previous statement. It has now become a sort of hot and humid and really unbearable, and I suggest that everybody stay inside their nice air-conditioned homes.
Carolyn, are you sweating?
Yeah, I kind of am, Christy. Like I said, I'd suggest every sane person would stay inside their nice, cool homes. As you can see from my current drenched state, I'm probably scaring off any potential lovers within a mile's radius, ruining any chances of a romantic picnic for me. Thank you, and good night.
Whoa, wait just a minute there, Carolyn. Would you mind staying out there just a little bit longer, just in case the weather changes?
If I get a raise, sure.
Melania Trump has recently introduced a new campaign in order to prevent cyberbullying, hoping to find a better way to respect each other. Unfortunately, Melania has yet to make much progress in her campaign, as she's still yet to figure out how to change her husband's Twitter password.
The University of Michigan basketball team made it all the way to the finals in this year's NCAA tournament, after being unranked at the beginning of the season. The last time they won the tournament was in 1989, and they had to cancel classes for 3 days due to all the rioting and partying. Unfortunately, the Wolverines didn't manage to bring home a win this year, so the next big riot that Michigan students can look forward to is when Richard Spencer visits the campus next fall.
It seems like we're getting something from Carolyn again. Hang on. Carolyn, what's the status?
Yeah, hi. The weather changed again. It has now become sort of cold and foggy and... Was that hail? Why is there hail? It's June!
I'm sorry, we can't really hear you, Carolyn. Do you mind stepping out from underneath the umbrella?
I mean, I guess I can do that. I mean, it's still cold. Oh, I'm having a lot of fun.
Now that's wonderful, Carolyn, but could you tell us what the weather is like?
Well, Harley, It's hailing, H-A-I-L-I-N-G. That's when hard white stuff falls from the sky and hits me on my head, but not you guys, because I'm out here for you.
Well, that's great and all, but could you tell us what kind of hail it is, Carolyn?
The kind that hurts, Harley.
Well, it seems like Carolyn needs a bit of a break. Recently, Disney is taking to releasing new adaptations of the classic tales we know and love. They released a live-action version of Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, and The Jungle Book, but they're not stopping there. Fans can look forward to other favorites such as Aladdin and The Lion King come to life in 2019. Here to comment on all these new adaptations is Huron Players fairy tale expert and resident mom, Lucy Browns.
Autobots, roll out. Hey, Christy.
Hey, so Lucy, what do you think about all these new adaptations?
I don't like them.
Really?
No, not at all. You know, I'm a fairy tale expert, but I hate fairy tales. Fun fact, because they're stupid. They're bullshit. Okay, let's take, for example, Hansel and Gretel. Honestly, what is this story? So, you have these two kids. They get thrown out into the wilderness because there's a famine, I guess, but they're leaving behind breadcrumbs rather than eating them because they're not that smart, honestly. So, while they're wandering through, they come across a cottage made of gingerbread, and obviously they're so hungry from all the breadcrumbs they wasted away that they try to eat it, but no, there's a cannibalistic witch inside who tries to kill them, but no, they kill her. They put her in an oven, and then what after that? What happens after that? Do they just live with the murder on their hands? I don't know. And Beauty and the Beast, the prince did not have consent to kiss her.
Lucy Browns, everybody!
This year has been a very special year for Huron. Not only have we now fully implemented the IB program, also known as the International Bullshit Program. This year marks a very special year for Huron in that it is our 50th year anniversary, and the retirement with that of two very beloved members of our music department, Mr. Roberts and Dr. Ingram, fondly known as Doc. Doc has been so instrumental to our music program over the many, many years that he taught here, and he's been deeply missed. In fact, this very theater has been named after him. It is now the Richard E. Ingram Theater of the Performing Arts. Sources say Doc hadn't actually decided to retire yet until he had been asked if he had any plans for the 50th year anniversary, to which he responded, wait a minute, I've been teaching here for 50 years?
And he announced his retirement the next day.
Hey, it's been a while since we've checked in with our friend Carolyn. Carolyn, how are you doing?
Hi, I can't really see much. There's kind of a blizzard going on. There's a lot of snow everywhere. It's June. I don't know what's happening. And oh yeah, you guys didn't give me a real coat.
Carolyn, do you mind staying out there just a little bit longer?
Do I have to?
Keep us updated.
Fine.
Mark Zuckerberg has been sitting trial in the Senate for issues involving users' privacy on his popular website, Facebook. Recent photos show the CEO sitting in a 4-inch tall booster seat during a 5-hour testimony. Many have taken to the internet to criticize the 5'7" CEO, saying he uses the booster seat to make him feel tall.
Yeah, that's genius!
Marvel's Infinity War came out last month, breaking Star Wars opening weekend box office record with a new high of $250 million.
Hey, you know what I've noticed, Christy? All right, now this is very important. Whenever you're in a movie, all right, it doesn't matter if it's a superhero, a supervillain, doesn't matter. It can be a romance, man. Whenever someone's dying, there's always this moment, okay, where the person's dying. It's like, hey, man, I had this whole plan. I got you to this point. You're about to die. I'm a winner. You're a loser. See this gun? Poo-poo-poo-poo. You're dead. See this knife? Pachoo. You're dead. I win. Hey, man, guess what? You know what never happens? They never die! Like, why don't you just finish it off already? It drives me insane. They have this plan. They spend their whole lives planning out this ultimate despair inside of them, and then no one ever dies!
Whoa, Harley, calm down.
Calm down? Are you kidding me? This is a problem. Like, I need to teach these superheroes and supervillains how to do their jobs for them. It's pathetic! that's why, Christy, that's why I have started my own line of t-shirts. Finish the job before you monologue. Get the kill before you spill. Only $19.99 plus processing and handling.
That's wow, that's great, Harley.
You know what, Christy? I think so too. In fact, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make a lot of money off this. We're gonna get out of this stupid job.
In other news, America and Korea have finally come together to sign a peace treaty, officially putting an end to the Korean War. Even though a 1953 armistice stopped any real fighting over 60 years ago, many have taken to saying that Donald Trump should receive a Nobel Peace Prize. Said Malala, are you kidding me?
Goodness. A man in Texas has recently been sentenced to over 50 years in prison after stealing over $1.2 million worth of fajitas. You know, Christy, I don't think there's ever been a more appropriate time to say this. Buddy, that's nacho cheese.
Dude, fajitas are not at all similar to nachos. They're both Mexican, I guess, but fajitas don't even have cheese in them.
They don't?
Not traditional ones, no. Maybe the Americanized version.
Oh, you know, I'm really sorry about that, Christy, you know. Gosh, you know, I guess that just must have been my, beefsteak.
Guys? Hey, guys?
Hang on, Harley. I think Carolyn's trying to say something.
Hi, this is Carolyn Sackett, reporting live from... Actually, I don't know where I am anymore. I think that was a stuffed animal that just flew by me. So either A, we're finally entering the apocalypse, B, it's the rapture, or C, I forgot to take my meds again. Either way, this is bad. You know, Harley, I'm starting to think that we're actually indoors instead of outdoors. And I'm actually 5 feet away from you instead of 10 miles away. And that there's little people dressed in all black just throwing random shit at me. You know, just an inkling, though. Just a little inkling.
Wow, she's lost it.
I always knew she had a problem, but...
Oh my God. Is that... Oh no! No!
Anyway...
Well, we've lost Carolyn.
Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. So much for that live weather report. When you head out after the show tonight, just be prepared for... well, something.
Anything.
Anyway, Rudy Giuliani.
Nope. Try again.
Rudy
One more
Giuliani.
time.
Rudy
Giuliani.
Rudy Giuliani.
Yep.
A recent addition to Trump's legal team has recently sparked some controversy with causing some tension with our president. Here to comment, our very own Ian Madsen.
I'm guessing they didn't tell you I was coming, because I'm not doing that.
Oh?
I'm Chef Ian Masson, and I'm here to teach you how to cook like a pro.
Here to teach us how to cook like a pro, Ian Madsen!
All right. So this is your artichoke, all right? So you're just gonna pull this open, you know. You're really fighting to get to the center of absolutely nothing, right? Yeah? Right? Now we're gonna move into the lettuce, right? You know, maybe the lettuce doesn't have any flavor. Maybe that's what we are. But when we die, we get to meet God. You will not. It's not out there. All right. You know what, Harley? You can just eat the vegetables. There's plenty of vegetables, but no, I have to murder innocent animals because I have more ethical value than this chicken. All right. Now we're going to get into a nice sizzle, which is what everyone says is good. And that means it's going to taste goddamn amazing. There is no God. Once we die, that's it.
I can't wait to try that at home.
Right? And now we're going to move into the noodles. And we're going to put these all in here, right? Right? Now we're going to take these beans. You know, I'd open these, but I can't afford a can opener because I got a degree in cooking. Right? It's great. It's great. It's all good. It's tasty.
Can I go home now?
I'm Christy Martinez.
And I'm Harley Graves.
Good
night.
And that's the story of how I combated an entire flock of ferocious gators single-handedly.
Wow.
Now, back to my point. There I was in the middle of a raging river when... Oh, it seems we've arrived.
Finally. Well, what do we do first?
Just wait a bit. In time, in time. First, we must find the lay of the land. Feel the forest. Sniff the soil. Be the trees. Embrace the nature. Let us begin. Now, we all know that many people partake in hunting as a favorite pastime or a weekend activity, and I do not blame them, for the hunt is the sweetest of all American pursuits. But that is not what we are here for.
It's not.
Of course not. We are here for something more. Something beyond just a meandering through the thicket to pick off a few quail. Something more than just setting a few snares to collect a company of flagrant squirrels. No, we are here for a greater calling. We are here to get our footing in the dirt and to establish that we are the rulers of this woodland and take any natural being that we damn well please.
Anything we damn well please?
Anything.
Well, I quite like this stick.
No. Anyone off the side of the road can acquire a sliver of lumber like that from their backyard, you rhubarb.
Yeah, duh, you rhubarb.
Don't you want to find a beast to brawl with? Don't you want to track down a wild hog and tear out the lifeblood that gets them putting one hoof in front of another each day?
Well, I quite like wild hogs.
We're not here to make friends. We're here to learn how to hunt. Would you please just try to look interested? We never get to do stuff like this.
Fine. All right. What do we do next?
Well, the most important thing to do at the beginning of every hunt is to decide which beast of nature you are going to pursue. Now, some prefer the kind nature of a white-tailed deer, while others look to the sky to find their targets. I myself take after the most ferocious of the bunch, the wild grizzly.
Like the ones that steal honey.
They do so much more than steal honey. No, these mammals only have one purpose in this life, and that purpose is to combat anything that crosses their sight.
How do you know?
I regret to inform you that I cannot tell you. It is too sensitive of a subject for me to speak of. The horrors of the past still haunt me to this day.
Oh, it's okay.
All right, I'll tell you. Stop begging. I once belonged to a group of 15 men who embarked on countless excursions through patches of woodland to hunt. We were called the Fearsome Forestmen. We were in the middle of one of our daily hikes through some mountain forest when suddenly, out of nowhere, a 12-foot grizzly pounced on my 14 courageous companions, killing them almost instantly. From that day on, I vowed to avenge my late forestmen by taking from the grizzlies the very thing they took from my brothers in arms.
Wow. That's a lot of heavy stuff. Are you sure you should be carrying a weapon?
Yes, I am more than capable to fire a firearm. Now, back to the question at hand. Which being do you wish to pursue?
A goose! Yes, a goose.
Why do you want to shoot down a goose?
I want to make the V they fly in look like a check mark. So I feel accepted.
Very well. Let's find you a goose to knock out of formation. Now, the trick of searching for geese is to face the direction that they migrate from, and also to have a highly elevated vantage point that lets you see both ends of the horizon. Then you wait. The waiting may go on for hours or even days, but a true hunter is patient and doesn't care how long he has to wait.
Look, a flock of geese.
What? Oh, I mean, yeah. Of course. I used my goose call, my silent goose call, to bring them to our location. A true hunter can practice his art without even making a sound.
Wow, really? That's amazing. Quick, before they go leave.
Don't worry, just take this fire stick, let your instinct take over, and fire upon those avian absurdities.
Did I hit one?
No, have another one. You got one! What a fantastic shot! Let me have a go at that group of ganders.
No, if you shoot one down, it'll just make a smaller V. Then we'll be back where we started.
Oh, please, return my weapon to me immediately. I need some sort of game to bring back to my lodge to dine on later.
I will not let you ruin my mark of approval written in geese.
Hey guys, what are you doing?
Oh, there you are, Gerald. Where have you... Oh! Gerald! Get away from that!
No, he's my friend.
What do you mean, friends? Friendship cannot survive in the harsh conditions of the wilderness?
Gerald, get away from that thing. It killed 14 flouncing forest boys!
Some forest men...
Quick, before it tears you apart!
What do you mean? Why would my friend tear me apart?
Gerald, listen to me. That ferocious beast is not your friend.
That ferocious beast has a name, you know.
What?
His name is Roberto. And I like him a lot more than the two of you.
Bear-toe.
Gerald, it is a fact that all grizzlies have a bleeding desire to combat anything that crosses their sight.
How do you know?
What?
Well, have you ever tried asking him? He happens to like running through the woods and mini golf. And someday, he hopes to work in a 5-star pad thai restaurant. Bet you didn't know that, forest genius.
How did this even happen?
Well, you told me to find something to be interested in. Mr. Bernard said I could take anything I want, so I took Roberto.
Okay. What are you gonna do with him?
Well, I was thinking maybe, I don't know, just...
What in God's name?
Oh my god, yes, a million times, yes!
I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. Tell me I'm dreaming.
I'm in your dream?
Oh, please, God. I thought I knew all the knowledge the forest had to offer, but this, I don't even know what to think. Please, just tell me or give me a sign. Did that boy really just elope with a grizzly bear?
Look! It's that flock of geese from before! They're still in their check mark!
Charles, I'm so worried.
Why?
Well, I have a blind date tonight, and I don't know what's going to happen.
It'll be okay. Really, look, you know, if I'm worried about something, sometimes I just take a moment and sing about it. Maybe that will help.
Okay. I stick with the real things, usually facts and figures. When information's in its place, I minimize the guessing game. Guess what?
What?
I don't like guessing games or when I feel things before I know the feelings. How am I supposed to operate if I'm just tossed around by fate? Like on an unexpected date with a stranger whom I talk too fast or ask me questions about myself before I've decided that he can ask me questions about myself. He might sit too close or call the waiter by his first name or Oreos, but eat the cookie before the cream. But what scares me the most is what if when he sees me, what if he doesn't like it, what if he turns the other way and I can't hide from it? What happens then if when he knows me, he's only disappointed? What if I give myself away to only get it given back? I couldn't live with that. So I'm just fine inside my shell-shaped mind. This way I get the best view, so that when he sees me, I want him to.
Mary, don't you think you're being just a tad?
I'm not defensive. I'm simply being cautious. I can't risk reckless dating due to my miscalculating why. A certain suitor stands in line I've seen in movies, most made for television. You cannot be too careful when it comes to sharing your life. I could end up a miserable wife. I'm sorry, Charles, but he could be criminal. Some sort of psychopath who escaped from an institution somewhere where they don't have girls. He could have masterminded some way to find me. He could be colorblind. How untrustworthy is that? He could be less than kind, or even worse, he could be very nice, have lovely eyes, and make me laugh, come out of hiding. What do I do with that? Oh God, what if when he sees me, I like him and he knows it? What if he opens up a door and I can't close it? What happens then when he holds me? My heart is set in motion. I'm not prepared for that. I'm scared of breaking open. But still I can't help from hoping to find someone to talk to who likes the way I am. Someone who, when he sees me, wants to again.
Have you done your revision?
Ah, yes, I focus on trigonometry mainly.
Done calculus mainly.
I believe they focused on calculus last year.
Oh. Oh dear.
Quiet, ladies and gentlemen, please. The exam will commence in 2 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, you may open the envelopes containing your papers. The exam begins now. 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. At the end, will those who answered the green calculus papers please put them in the green bin, and those who answered the white trigonometry papers please put them in the white bin. Stop writing. I said stop writing. Will you stop writing, damn it!
My girl is crazy.
No, my girl, her parents are so strict.
Did I abuse her or show her disdain? Why does she run from me? If I should lose her, how shall I regain the heart she has won from me? Agony beyond power of speech, when the one thing you want is the only thing out of your reach. High in her tower, she sits by the hour, maintaining her air. Blithe and becoming, and frequently humming a light-hearted air. Agony, far more painful than yours, when you know she would go with you if there only were doors. Agony, oh, the torture they teach. What's as intriguing or half as thing as what's out of reach? Am I not sensitive, clever, well-mannered, considerate, passionate, charming, as kind as I'm handsome, and heir to a throne? You are everything maidens could wish for. Then why now do I know the girl must be mad? You know nothing of madness till you're climbing her hair and you see her up there as you're nearing her, all while hearing her agony, misery, woe, though it's different for each. Always 10 steps behind, always 10 feet below, and she's just out of reach. Agony that can cut like a knife. I must have her to wife.
All right, I hope you're all prepared. Today is going to be a busy day. We already have a couple sold-out showings for Spider-Man Homecoming and Girls Trip. Oh, and if you have any time between showings, please spray the windows. Thank you.
Oh, okay. So, no, I'm gonna do. Okay, great. I'm gonna do this. Okay, fantastic. Okay, I've absolutely had it with that manager. She is such a bitch.
It's just your job.
Spray the windows, please, and thank you. We don't have any time between the movies. Between the movies is when I fill my popcorn stash and get my water. What, do they expect me to use the spray bottle to get my water?
I guess I'll just do it then.
No, wait.
Hi, kids. Could I get a ticket? To the big stick.
I'm sorry?
Oh, skiddly biscuits. I meant the big sick. Silly me.
Are you a loyalty member with us?
I think so. Here's my card.
Yep, okay. All right.
Oh, dear.
Sorry about
My
that.
apologies.
All right, let's pick out your seats. The blue seats are taken and the screen's at the bottom.
I just tap it.
Yep, right there.
Oh, my. They didn't have these in my day.
Well, they're really useful.
Oh.
Enjoy your show.
Oh, you too, Sugar Plum. You too.
You too.
Hi, I have an issue. My ticket spot doesn't have a seat.
Hold on a minute, ma'am. Sorry. Let me check that for you. Okay. Ma'am, sorry, that's actually for a wheelchair.
It didn't say that when I bought my ticket online.
Yes, it does.
Let me see if I can switch you to another seat.
That showing of Spider-Man is all sold out.
Okay. Wow, it looks like they'll be able to help you right over there at guest services, okay? Over there, okay? Bye.
I'm very sorry, ma'am.
I don't want to tell you what I said!
I'm sure we can figure something out.
What do you mean you can't switch my seat?
It's all sold out. We can't ask other customers to leave because of your mistake.
Just bring in a chair. They did that last time I came in.
That must be some sort of special case. We can give you a refund if you'd like.
I better get my refund, lady. This theater is terrible. I made a sick whole American dollars, one gas money, and popcorn, and you can't give me my seat.
She gone, right?
Yeah, we're good.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna sort.
Where are you going?
My break was at 2:30. I'm technically taking it late. Oh, and good luck.
Thanks.
Just gotta check in here. It shouldn't take too long.
Hi. Hello. I am adult male. I go to see adult movie. One ticket for 50 Shades, please.
Are you a loyalty member with us?
No?
Oh, right.
Wait, no, you idiot! Keep our place in mind. I handle the Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi
Thank you.
tournament. You handle the line.
I'm sorry.
Hey, how are you? I'd like a ticket to see Dunkirk. Okay. Are you a loyal? All right. Let's pick out your seats. The blue seats are taken, and
Okay.
enjoy your show.
You too.
This is taking forever.
Can I get 2 tickets to the Emoji Movie?
Do you guys have IDs I can see?
No. We're 13, and the movie is rated PC. We don't have nor need IDs, lady.
Sorry, but we've got a curfew policy here. After 9 p.m., we can't admit any children under 17 without a parent or legal guardian. Not even for the Emoji Movie.
To see or not to see? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of media spoilers, or to take arms against a sea of tickets, and by opposing end them. To die, to sleep no more, and by a sleep to say we end the heartache, and thousand natural shocks that films are heir to. 'Tis some dedication devoutly to be wished.
What the hell?
Homeo, oh Homeo, why you gotta do me like that, Homeo?
So, you're here for a movie, right? We aren't showing anything Shakespeare.
Oh, yeah, I've got my online ticket right here. Do you need to scan anything?
Nope, just for future notice. Tickets are checked at your theater. No need to see box office.
You mean I could have just walked right through with my phone?
Hey, excuse me. We have a policy against masks, so if you could please remove it. Hey!
Well, welcome. Welcome back. You missed a lot.
Anything important?
Normal customers, some Shakespeare guy.
Jeez. Greeting, fellow Earthlings. Can I get one ticket to, oh, shit. Forgot my line. Something to do with, outer space.
Interstellar?
It was futuristic, superheroes.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
No, I had some cool spaceships as well.
Star Trek?
Cool planets, cool creatures.
Star Wars?
No, it had terrible ratings on Rotten Tomatoes.
Jeez, man, what do you want? Spaceballs? You were saying?
I think it's Valerian. That's the one.
Ah, wait. If you already know about the terrible reviews, why do you want to see the movie?
Well, you see here, I see them as modern tragedies. I already saw the Emoji Movie, somehow more tragic in the room.
Oh, interesting.
Huh. Uh-huh. Well, here's the seat picker thing, and just take whichever one you'd like.
Aren't you going to ask about loyalty?
I can already tell he's not a member. Not interested. All right, sir. Go.
Thanks. Enjoy your movie.
You too. Wait. Oh.
So, what's the trick? How can you tell if they're members?
Customers coming.
Uh-huh.
Oh. I'd like 2 tickets to Atomic Blonde.
Are you a loyalty member with us?
No, never been loyal.
Okay!
It's just a joke, right, guys?
Yeah, that's hilarious. Where are the restrooms? Down that hall, right?
Thank you.
So, what are you doing this weekend?
Working? I'm a full-time student with a theater job. What do you expect?
I don't know, maybe we could set a little time aside for a date or something? Cheap ass. What did you say?
Look, you see, I'm flattered, but I'm already engaged.
Oh my god. Look, dude, if you want free movies, get your own theater job, all right? Whoa. Oh my god, it's just a prank. Oh my god, you should have seen the look on your faces. Oh my, Eva. You ever just want to snap a guy's neck?
You just want to snap everyone's neck.
Are you guys checking IDs?
Yeah, I had to turn away some kids for the Emoji Movie.
Well, I'm glad you know our curfew policy. But what about for R-rated movies?
Wait, the Emoji Movie is rated R?
No, don't worry, that's Sausage Party.
Atomic Blonde. That little flirt boy and the chick you just let through, they were underage. We had to send them to guest services to get a refund. I understand you may have been distracted by his attempts to be dreamy,
Wait,
but...
so you didn't see Mark?
That's okay, that's all you wanted to talk about? Oh wait, I'll make sure to be super careful when checking IDs.
That's great. Thank you.
Eva, I need to call my mom to give us a ride.
I already called an Uber!
Oh, mami? Hier. Mir. Kam ne voie, če ti da sjeliš i da on ne špi? On kam double chaining.
Eva!
What am I supposed to do with this?
Give it to me. Yeah, don't worry about it. I got a friend who's into catfishing.
Caleb, Spider-Man Homecoming was a full showing. Please help the ushers.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. I mean, this broom doesn't even have, the broom, Okay, all right, that's it. I'm not even... No, this is not my job right now.
Just go, God damn it!
Okay.
So, how'd you like the movie?
Oh, it was great. Marvel's doing some awesome stuff.
I love the post-credit scene. It was hilarious.
Wait, there's an ending scene?
Here's to 2019. A better year, better markets, and more bill deliberations.
More deliberations. You should be proud of yourself, Jeff. Maybe it's finally time to retire on a good note. That bill establishing National Popsicle Day was quite something.
Oh, it was nothing, Robin. I owe it all to my dedication to the American spirit. And those $2,000 you lent me for bribes. But anyways, how are you? How was your year?
Well, I didn't get anything passed, but I did manage to skim quite a lot off of the top of our defense spending, you know, for speaker's fees and all of that.
Oh, Mr. Crane!
It's an honor to see you.
Happy New Year. Who's this guy?
Name's Jeff. I'm Speaker of the House.
I believe the word they use to describe eyebrows like yours is fleek.
What a coincidence, sir. That's my last name.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Speaker. That's pretty weird.
Nathan, of course, is one of our most prominent officers. Although on paper you're only the assistant, the assistant, the assistant, the assistant, the assistant, the secretary.
Mitch McDonald!
Oh shit!
Hey there, mademoiselle. I don't believe we've met before.
I'm Sabine Fisher. I'm the new representative from New York.
I'm Nigel Young, representative from Texas, and who are you with today?
Oh, I was actually invited by Senator McDonald. I'm the new representative from New York.
Oh, you're the one who just won that special election. Excellent. Well, seeing as though we're both alone at the moment, would you be willing to dance with me in exchange for a couple of introductions to a couple of important people?
Actually, I'd like to introduce myself if you don't mind. But let's dance. You can point me in the right direction.
Very well. Senator McDonald, this is Sabine.
Sabine Fisher, representative from New York. Thank you for the invitation. It's certainly a pleasure to be among the most influential people in Washington.
Mitch McDonald, it's a pleasure to meet you. You do, after all, seem to be the most promising of our newer members.
And I, in turn, hope that our relationship will be collaborative. I haven't met your colleagues yet.
Oh, good evening, ma'am. My name's Doris. Doris Bum.
Boris Bump. Morris Bump.
We just do whatever Senator McDonald tells us to do. You know, if he says,
Vote yes.
yeah, we laugh. And if he
No.
if he says laugh, we laugh. And if he says vote yes,
we vote yes.
what they said.
They're an integral part to my caucus. We can all count on one another to follow party lines, and we do it through close collaboration.
Sir, excellent legislators.
Sabine.
Eileen Wright. I'm Senator McDonald's attached reporter, and I'll have you know that we try very hard to produce impartial news statements.
I'll take that into account, Eileen.
Oh, yes. Were you able to come up with something reasonable refuting that Stanford climate study?
Yes, sir.
What's this? Senator Mitch McDonald, more like Senator Bitch McDonald?
Damn Democrats. They've had it out for me ever since we started complaining about them using the filibusters we weaponized.
You know what? I wouldn't like to monopolize poor Senator McDonald's time anymore. Would you like to dance, Sabine?
Yes, let's go. It was a pleasure to meet you, Senator McDonald.
Sabine Fisher, congratulations on your victory. I hear it was a close one?
It was, but I'm glad I'm here now. You're Jeff, right?
That's right. Now see, there's one difference between them and me. Now see, they went to Harvard. I know how to milk a cow. They think they're smarter than me. You know what I say to that? You know what I tell them? They're right.
Oh, I don't know, Jeff.
No. See, just don't let those intellectual types get to you. Don't be too smart. That's how we represent the common people.
Ah, I see. Well, it was a pleasure to meet you, Jeff, but I think I should be getting back to dancing with Nigel now. So everything's gone according to plan so far. Act naive, check. Court McDonald, check. Distance myself from the speaker, check. Now who is there left to meet? The old one over there is Robin Banks, so we'll have to meet her. And who's the drunk one in the corner? He seems like an outsider, but everybody defers to him when they go by him. He's one to be friends with.
This is Robin Banks. To say she's rich is an understatement.
Sabine Fisher. It's a pleasure, Robin.
Happy New Year.
Nigel, I'm terribly disappointed in you. Why didn't you bow like the rest?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I was just looking in the other direction.
Well, you know what that means. We're gonna have to test your loyalty again.
Oh, no. Oh, I don't think that's necessary, sir.
The rules are the rules, young man, and especially because you couldn't even pass the law banning shower caps made in China, none of us have any respect for you.
Oh, please. Oh, please, no. Oh, no. Oh, please, sir, please. Oh.
You know what to do. Otherwise, I'll have to call the Attorney General and have him throw you in the slammer.
Do I have to say the lines, too?
Go ahead, Nigel.
Long live Mitch McDonald! Oh, that water feels so good.
I can't hear you.
Oh, it feels so good. It feels so good. Long live Mitch McDonald!
Very good. Very good. And now you know what you'll have to do.
Oh, yes, sir. I will be smiling constantly and looking dumb.
I guess this wasn't what I expected when I flew to Washington.
Don't worry, Sabine. This water bottle policy is just one of Mitch's old recipes for workplace hostility. Cleans them right up.
Excuse me, I think I need to use the restroom.
That is not necessary.
I'm fine, thank you.
No, I'm fine, too.
Out of all the people here, you're the only one I haven't seen on the news or read about or researched.
I'm Nathan Crane, and you're Sabine Fisher. I've seen you on the news quite a lot.
He didn't even recognize me. This may be rude, but I find him pretty creepy.
Nigel has a reputation for being too preoccupied with his hair to do his background research. An early graduate of Columbia, surprise victor of an election, following a tragic shooting. You're a celebrity, Miss Fisher.
I guess I didn't know what I was being elected into. And you clearly haven't been elected, otherwise I would have heard of you. What do you do around here?
I'm assistant to the assistant of the Secretary of the Navy.
Quite a mouthful.
Oh, look. I forgot to begin something I call the Washington Waltz. With these balls, it's all about being able to wear the largest flag with hell. It allows one to be more patriotic than their fellow congressmen. Doesn't it remind you of something like a frat party more than the gathering of the highest council in the nation?
Sometimes you have to play the game to change it.
Oh, so you're looking to change the game?
I thought you watched the news. Why aren't you dancing?
Not a dancer, and not a legislator.
You're somebody more important here than an assistant. I saw glances in your direction.
That's because everyone hates me. They're trying to avoid me.
Consider this an invitation then. I will play the game with you over that man.
Oh, trust me, I'm playing the game, but I seriously don't dance.
Well then, if you change your mind, here's a card.
I don't think I've met another natural manipulator. I guess it is a very delicate waltz we're dancing here.
Now follow me. We're going to do what I call the waltz. Put your right hand in. And your hand out. Like this. Shake it. Repeat that. Put your right hand in. Do the Washington. Yourself around. That's what takes is all about.
And how much did that cost, Senator McDonald?
Oh, about $2,000. A little much to be pouring on Nigel over here, but excuse me, I'm not robbing banks after all.
That's right. Don't forget, if you ever need someone to sponsor you for re-election, just call me right up. I'm loaded.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year!
Happy New Year, Steve.
Happy New Year, Nathan.
My parents must have thought they had a crazy kid, 'cause I was one of those kids who always knew what I wanted. They took me down to the airport to see all the planes departing, watching them fly. Something inside of me was starting. I was 8 when I told them that I'd be a pilot, but I was too young and too short, and there were no female captains. And my dad said, be patient, he said, just see what happens. So I took my first lesson, came down from the sky, and told my father I'd fly for the rest of my life. And then I got my first job, flying for a mortician in a tiny Bonanza. Just a corpse and me, $5 an hour. For flying dead bodies, I had to climb over their faces just to get to my feet. And suddenly the wheels lift off, the ground is falling backwards. I am suddenly alive. Suddenly I'm in the cockpit. Suddenly everything's changed. Suddenly I'm not too young or too short, and the passengers in the back don't complain. Suddenly I'm flying company charters. Suddenly everything's high. Suddenly there's nothing in between me and the sky. American Airlines had the prettiest planes, so I applied as a flight engineer. But the world wore 2 pilots cockpit. Hey lady, hey baby, hey, why don't you grab us a drink? And the flight attendants weren't my friends back then, and they said, are you better than us, do you think? But I kept getting hired, and the World War II crew, they retired, and the girls all thought much higher of me. 1986, the first female American captain in history. Suddenly I'm in the cockpit. Suddenly I've got my wings. Suddenly all of those pilots protesting me, well, they can get their own drinks. Suddenly there's no one saying stay grounded, looking down, passing them by. Suddenly there's nothing in between me and the sky. Suddenly I've got an all-female crew. The news caught and made headlines across the world. Suddenly it stopped. No one's saying you can't, or you won't, or you know you're not anything, 'cause you're a girl. Suddenly I'm getting married, and we're putting pins on the map where we flow. Suddenly I am a mother, and suddenly shocked at how much they've grown. Suddenly I'm wondering how my parents would feel seeing me teaching men to be pilots, 'cause suddenly I am a senior instructor, and somehow I'm 51. Suddenly I fly from Paris to Dallas, across the Atlantic and feeling calm, when suddenly someone on air-to-air traffic says at 8:46 there's been a terrorist action, and the one thing I loved more than anything was used as the bomb. Suddenly I'm in a hotel. Suddenly something has died. Suddenly there's something in between me and the sky.
Hey, bro.
Oh, yo, what's poppin', babe?
I love you, bro.
Okay, well, you mean it like no homo, right, bro?
That's what I meant, bro.
Good. 'Cause I got a date tonight.
Oh, you got a date? Like a girl?
Yeah, a girl.
That's cool. That's fine. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, so I'm gonna need you to clear out real quick.
Oh,
If that's fine for you.
That's fine. Completely fine. Completely 100% fine. Brosif.
Dope. I'm gonna go get fancy.
Dope. Yo, bro, did you remember to take your leprosy meds today?
Of course, bro. I've been taking them for years. Why would I forget, bro?
What was that?
Nothing.
Yo, bro, did you take my painkillers?
What?
My painkillers for my leg surgery. I kind of need those.
Oh, so that's why that didn't hurt.
What?
No, nothing.
Well, are you ready? I should check you out to see if you're actually looking good.
All right. So, I'm gonna need a hand. Or two.
Who is it?
It's Rachel.
Oh, come in.
No, bro, why'd you do that?
Sorry. You want me to what?
Hello?
1 second. No, she's not an idiot. She'll notice.
No, she won't. She is an idiot. She's from Pioneer.
You sit down.
I won't. Trust me.
Hello there.
Hi.
What's up? Ah! Oh, have a seat.
Thank you. You're not gonna sit down?
Oh, I like to stand.
Oh, okay then.
So, on Tinder, it said you like crew.
Oh yeah, rowing's always been such a passion for me. You really have to act like a singular unit.
Yeah. That really, it turns out to be that's a really hard thing to do.
Especially when you suck at it.
It sure is.
Oh, God!
I'm sorry.
Crap!
I'm sorry.
Are you alright?
Yeah. It was just colder than I was expecting.
You were planning that.
Yeah. Of course. I'm a Pisces, so I gotta keep in touch with my sign. Yeah, like that.
Oh, well, I'm a Taurus, and I've heard our signs just go so well together.
Proof that astrology is a scam.
Cool.
So, what exactly have you made for us here?
Manwich.
What?
Oh, manwich. You know, like a sandwich is a sandwich, but a manwich is a meal.
Well, this sure is a meal, but it actually isn't that great. In fact, it's pretty terrible. Actually, no offense though. Actually, full offense.
Well, you know what? None taken. Well, who needs food? Do you want to just sit down?
Sure, I guess.
Go ahead.
Please, bro. No, you said you wouldn't sit down.
I'm sorry, but please.
Fine, just chill.
Maybe this isn't so bad.
Bro? So, I know we haven't met before, but I think we really got a connection.
No, they don't.
Are you alright?
Yep. Yeah, we're wonderful.
We are? Aww.
Hey, bro, put your arm around her.
Ow!
Oh,
Hey!
I'm so sorry.
It's fine. So, why don't you tell me about yourself?
Well, I played football in high school, and I'm a really great ventriloquist.
This is my date, not yours.
My
Chill.
bad. My bad.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. This might be a weird question, but are there two of you?
Nope.
Just
one.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's.
Oh, hey, what's over there?
What-
No,
what?
not there. Over there.
Ow!
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, I swear, I just saw an escalator right over there.
An
escalator?
Yeah, it was just there. I swear.
Why do you keep hitting me?
Sorry.
What's going on here?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I have.
What am I supposed to do if you tell her?
Tell her what?
I'm just so nervous because I like you so much.
It's okay to be nervous.
All right. What's your opinion on white chocolate?
Yes?
Go on.
Well, it's not even real chocolate. And also, I hate it.
Whoa, me too. You seem surprised.
No, she just drew her eyebrows on too high.
Oh. That's why.
Okay. Either I'm on a date with two people here, or you're like that guy from Split with multiple personalities.
She just called us crazy.
Well, at least I have normal eyebrows.
Well, at least I don't serve manwich to my Tinder dates.
Did you just insult the glorious manwich?
If it's so glorious, then why can only Hermes stomach it?
At least we can agree on one thing. Futurama is a great show.
Okay. Seriously, dude?
So there are two of you. Wow. Wait, where are your arms?
Okay. Funny story. I have leprosy. And I forgot to take my meds. Then my arms fell off.
Well, that makes sense.
Oh, yeah, and I didn't want to ruin my chances with you. So I asked my roommate to help me out.
Well, I give him a hand.
More like two.
Ha ha ha, funny. So, what now?
I think I'm just gonna go.
Wait, no, wait! Todd!
What?
Can I at least give you a hug?
Well, actually, you can't.
I guess you're right. This was a failure day after all. Todd, fill in.
I'm good, thanks.
Sorry, babe. Babe?
Bruh, there's no homo, bro. There's not a piece of homosexualness in my whole manly rippling body.
Haha. Well, I guess this wasn't a failure date after all.
You mean, bruh?
Precisely.
Take me to the promised land, Brad.
Yes, bro.
See myself out.
I got bingo.
Nicely done, kid.
Yo, thanks. I'll make sure to put a good word for you.
Good riddance. He was a pain in the neck. He wasn't so awful. You say that, try sitting over here. I've never heard someone hum so off key.
And worse, he only knows show tunes.
Theater people.
I didn't mind. Anything's better than boredom.
N5152.
Whoa!
Speedy delivery.
Wait, what?
Please take a card and have a seat.
Hey, kid. Over here. There's plenty of room. I'm Florence, and this is Max.
Actually, it's Maximilian
Max is fine. And you are?
Nat.
Harriet. It's a pleasure.
And I'm Lee.
He doesn't talk much.
But I hear fine.
I2378.
Sorry, I just have a question. This wouldn't happen to be the subway station, would it?
Not even close.
Then where am I?
Nat, why don't you tell us how you got here? Do you remember?
Well, I was waiting at the subway, and I was going to see Phantom of the Opera, and my train was coming, and I think I leaned. No, someone pushed me into the train. Wait, where am I? How did I get here?
Welcome to purgatory, kid.
More likely an elaborate hallucination, which is strangely probable.
Wait, I'm dead?
Sorry.
It had to happen sometime.
Oh, figures.
Excuse me?
I was a terrible person. I drank, I smoked, I killed 5 goldfish. And once, when I was 7, I stole a pack of gum. And I cheated on a test in gym.
Calm down. This is purgatory, not hell. It would be a lot harder to play bingo in a pit of eternal flames.
Bingo. We should all be rotting in the ground.
So, you're all dead too?
Yup. Car crash, heart attack, poisoning, tuberculosis.
It's not so bad, though. You meet some interesting people in 200 years. I once had a lovely conversation with Elvis.
Guess plagiarizing's not a mortal sin.
And look on the bright side, Nat. At least your death was quick.
Yeah, you could have turned out like Hatchet over there.
That's not my name.
So it could be worse.
Yeah, haircut.
And there's air conditioning, sort of. Plus you never get tired or hungry. Plus you got a chance at winning bingo.
I mean, okay, that's great and all, but I have some more pressing concerns. Considering my most recent death,
Kid, do you think this is a game? Do you think we play for fun?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say no.
First of all, no sane person plays bingo go just for fun, except for old people. No offense, Harriet.
None taken.
Second of all, after 100, 200 games,
I'd rather die again.
you might be able to go out that door and off to heaven.
According to Florence, the resident idealist.
Max, please don't start this again.
Behold, Maximilian the Great, eighth wonder of the world, who lives in purgatory yet still denies its existence.
They've been at this for years. It gets
No, but I
tiresome.
can't make a logical assumption that this is purgatory, considering you are clearly causing me eternal suffering.
Florence, just listen to me. Heaven cannot physically exist. It's just not possible.
What?
Which means that, by extension, there is no such thing as purgatory. This place isn't real.
Well, where do you think that coffin leads, you baboon? Back to your... Where do you think that door leads, you baboon? Back to your coffin?
Wait, okay. If it's such a big deal, I could just go and open the door.
No!
Don't you think we would have tried that already?
It's only heaven if you have the winning card. Pull any other funny business, and, well, I've seen it happen once, and it's not pretty.
And once you leave, you can't come back.
No one ever has.
N5074.
Then, if the only way to find out is to go through the door, then I really don't see the point in arguing.
We have a lot of time on our hands, kid.
Yeah, I guess. It's just that anything could be behind that door. Heaven or hell or nothing at all. Sure, but it could also be reincarnation or, I don't know, my living room.
It could be a library.
I'd settle for an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Free slot machines.
Yes, you puppies.
D1058.
Bingo?
Bingo!
Not your most original idea.
No, I got bingo just now.
You mean I got bingo? See?
Damn. Now I'm twice dead and still stuck with you.
You'll cheer up in a minute. I am killer at those slot machines. N09-514.
Does this happen all the time?
People come and go. I've seen it 1,000 times.
It's funny that you've been here for so long and still never come close to winning. But hey, maybe you'll be lucky this time.
Luck has nothing to do with it.
What do you mean?
It's just a theory we came up with.
The game is rigged.
Essentially, yes. You see, after a while you start to notice that people always leave at the perfect moments. Take Max and Florence actually agreeing on something.
For once.
Yeah, but it could just be a coincidence.
Maybe the second time, or even the 50th. But what about the 1,000th? When does it stop being chance?
Okay, so say you're right. What could you possibly have done to warrant 200 years of bingo mass genocide?
Something like that.
Come on, be serious.
I am. I never told this to Max or Florence because I knew they wouldn't take it well, but, well, I killed my family.
You what?
It wasn't on purpose. After I got tuberculosis, they did too. And I know I infected them. I'm not going to ruin what little hope I have of getting out of here by going through that door.
Wait. You died 200 years ago, so there was a plague.
I started a plague?
Great. We've been hanging out with freaking Typhoid Mary.
Who?
Harry, of course you didn't start a plague. All I was saying was that it could have been anyone that infected your family.
I just assumed it was me.
No one told you there was an epidemic?
Don't look at me, I didn't take American history.
G5089.
Bingo.
Hey, congrats!
Say hello to them for us.
I will.
Well, looks like it's just you and me now.
You do realize you're in a room full of people.
I wasn't talking to you, Hatchet.
That's not my... Forget it.
Of all the games that had to be bingo, the universe couldn't have settled on Chutes and Ladders, Monopoly. God, I'd even be accepted with Yahtzee. Freaking Yahtzee. But Bingo, man. Bingo is torturously boring.
For a dead person, it's a good bargain. You have lots of free time.
And nothing to do with it. I'll sit here forever.
You can talk to people. I learned English that way.
Wait. You learned English here?
It's a hobby.
Oh, it is not a hobby, trust me. I once took a Spanish class in high school, and all I can remember is pourquoi tu m'arrêtes?
That's French.
See, exactly.
B926.
Hey, that's me.
Hey, figures. All right. Well, good luck out there.
Yo.
Hey.
Bite me.
Yep, okay, I'm not staying here. Not by myself.
B603.
Maybe Lee was right. About the game being rigged. But I mean, if I have to, I don't know, solve all my life's problems, I don't know where to start.
I2208.
I should have lived better. I would have, too. I would have donated to charity. I would have been nicer to my mom. And gotten a real job. And why did I have to take that train?
N4357.
But I did it. I did it, and there's nothing I can do to change that now. Well, now I'm stuck here playing an eternity of goddamn bingo!
G7902.
I have to get out. No, I will get out.
09999.
Hey, I got bingo! Yeah, figures. Good riddance.
B1304.
Fourscore and 7 years ago, our one father.
Forefathers.
Not forefathers.
We all had forefathers.
So you're telling me all these people had 4 fathers? You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Claire, did I have 4 fathers?
Yep.
Well, if I did, only one came home nights.
You don't want to take that shirt down to my Uncle Herman's at the dry cleaning plant?
Dry cleaning plant? What's your Uncle Herman doing there?
Oh, it's Saturday. He's dying today.
That's terrible, Claire. I didn't know he was dying.
What?
I didn't know he was even sick.
Well, he's not sick. He's just dying.
He's not sick, but he's dying.
Well, sure, if he was sick, he couldn't die.
Why not?
It's against the rules of the cleaning plant.
They wouldn't let him die if he's sick.
No, if he's sick, they won't let him in the place to die.
What do? Just leave him out in the alley?
Well, God, no, he can't die in the alley.
He can't?
No, if he wants to die, he has to go up 7 floors.
A man has to go up 7 floors to die.
Well, certainly.
Is there an elevator?
No.
The nerve of people.
Now, what do you mean?
Making a poor man climb up 7 floors just to die. Why can't they just send him home?
Because his wife won't want him dying in the house.
His wife won't let him die.
No, she don't want him dying in the house.
She don't?
No.
So, his wife won't let him die, And he can't die in the cleaning plant if he's sick.
Mm-mm. Well, I mean, if there's any dying to be done around the house, his wife will do it.
His wife has to die too?
Well, naturally.
What are you trying to do, Claire? Bump off the whole family?
Be quiet.
You know what? I'll take Uncle Herman to my house to die.
He can't die at your house.
Why can't he die at my house?
Because you have no dye.
You need dye to die.
Orin, would you pay attention? I'm trying to tell you that my Uncle Herman has to die so he can live.
Well, naturally. What was that?
I said my Uncle Herman has to die to live. If he doesn't die, he can't eat.
So he eats after he dies.
Well, sure. I mean, he dies some, then he eats some, then he dies again, then he eats some more.
Must be the food that's killing him. He must be eating at your backstage joint.
No, you dumbass. A man has to eat if he stands up all day dying.
He has to stand up to die.
What, you ever hear of anyone lying down to die?
Everyone I knew. They all went the standard way.
No, he can't lie down on the job. He has to be done dying by 6 o'clock. If he works past 6, he gets time and a half.
He gets paid to die.
Oh, sure, it's piecework.
He dies a piece at a time?
Look, you idiot. When I say that my Uncle Herman is dying, I don't mean that he's dying like a person dies when he dies. I mean that he's dying for a living, and that a person that dies for a living is living even though he's dying.
So when you say your Uncle Herman is dying, you don't mean he's dying like a person dies when he dies. You mean he's dying for a living, and a person that dies for a living is living even though he's dying?
Now you've got it.
I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Welcome to Anne and Stacy's Edumacational Puppet Show for Tiny Tots.
I'm a tiny tot.
Welcome to Anne and Stacy's. Welcome to Anne and Stacy's.
Welcome to Anne and Stacy's Edumacational Puppet Show. That way. For Tiny Tots.
Now, as you know, every week we talk about a new, fun, and friendly children's book. This week, our book is Animal Farm.
Animal Farm is a book about communism. Can anybody here tell me what communism is?
My mommy says communism is the devil's work.
Communism is when you have one pig and your neighbor doesn't have a pig. So what you do is you split the pig in half.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! This is a children's show. I don't think communism is an appropriate topic. I'm going to tell a librarian.
No, not the librarian. They don't know we're here. Get back. You're ruining our puppet show. You're sabotaging the good work.
I love puppet shows. You never know what's going to pop up at any moment.
After further deliberation, we've decided that communism is the best subject for a children's puppet show.
No, not the best subject, Anne. Communism is not the best topic for a children's puppet show.
Right.
Next, we will be joined by a new guest, Professor T-Rex.
Rar.
Professor T-Rex is here to continue our conversation about words that start with the letter C.
Can you name anything that starts with the letter C?
Cookies, koala, Coco. Yeah.
Good. Now, Professor T-Rex is going to tell us what we're talking about next. What are we talking about next?
Rard?
Chemistry.
Chemistry?
Yeah, chemistry. Chemistry is what we're going to be talking about next. Isn't that right, Professor T-Rex?
Rard. Gases can alter global temperature. Gases in the Earth's atmosphere, called greenhouse gases, act much like the gas ceiling of a greenhouse. Earth's heat radiates.
The kids! We're losing them!
We have to do something, quick!
Okay, next we're going to talk about colors. Favorite colors.
What color am I?
Rainbow.
Oh.
Okay, what color is my fur?
Black and white.
Good. And what color is my bow tie?
Red.
Good. And what is red the color of?
Communism!
Yeah.
This is a puppet show for tiny tots.
Hey, is everything okay?
I mean, okay, I just want to teach them how to seize the means of production.
Are the puppets okay? I'm getting worried.
Get that puppet out of my face!
Get your face out of my puppet!
Oh.
I'm coming in. Ah!
Wow. That's a lot of people.
There's a lot of tiny tots out there, Louie. And if you're gonna be a part of this puppet show, you better come up with something to entertain them.
Oh,
quick!
I've got just the thing.
No, we don't talk about that puppet. Put him away. Put him away.
Here.
Woo! This is fun.
Mom.
What is this? The shape of water?
Mom.
Listen, kid. Puppet shows need something, you know? They need a plot. They need to be creative and entertaining and most of all, edumacational.
Edumacational. Like this. Riff, 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 riff,
Stacy, you are a grown woman. Stop encouraging him. He's only 8 years old.
Actually, I'm 7 1/4.
This is ridiculous. I am a dignified professor. I don't need any of this educational puppet show.
You know what? I'm done. You guys didn't let me talk about communism at all.
No, Anne, we need you. The puppets need you. The show must go on. Do it for the audience. Look at their beautiful, shining faces. They need you. They love you. I mean, look at that girl out there in the stripy shirt, black and yellow. She loves this. And that guy in the back with the metal shirt, he has been waiting for this all week. And you can't quit now.
Wait, you're telling me that you aren't puppets? Has my whole life been a lie?
Shh. Did you guys hear that? It's a librarian.
Hide!
Mom.
Good evening, everyone. I am going to do someone's makeup in just a moment. They're changing, so I'm going to come out here and talk to you guys for a brief moment. Good evening. as you can see, the next skit might have to do with superheroes or villains. It's quite wet. Well, hello. So we're going to be doing some Joker makeup on this friend of ours. So here we have Ben Nye Clown White. We're just going to really lather it all over his face. Ready? Just got to really go in there. Remember, they're not real people. They're just faces. And so you really can just go as aggressively as you want because you gotta forget that they have emotions and feelings. They're just skin, they're just canvases for you to paint on. So how about them puppets, huh? Now in case you're wondering, why are we doing the makeup on stage? Isn't this what you do backstage? Yeah, but we don't have a bit to do between these two skits, so we're winging it. Really gotta lather it on. This is the part that takes the longest. And it really takes a while. How have you guys been? It's been a good day.
How are you?
I will. I'm good. All right, there we go. Really lather it on. Slap it on there. All right. Now we're gonna do the smile because I might have forgotten that the other day, so we're gonna do that today. I'm just gonna go straight in there because this is my lipstick and I can do whatever I want with it. Just gonna go in there. Bow. Really go in there like a 5-year-old who doesn't know how to do makeup because isn't that what we all are? There you go. Making some smiles a little bit. There you go. Get some black around the eyes too because we're going for this Heath Ledger look of like Joker. Okay. Just go in there with your hands because it doesn't matter if you're sick. There we go. Real nice. Real nice and dark. This is a really good bit. It's really working out. And remember to bring makeup wipes because you're going to get makeup all over your hands. So think ahead of time, unlike you did the other day. Remember to bring makeup wipes? Turn to the audience. It's nice.
Okay, class. Today marks the first lesson of our Harley Sweetheart. You have to go sit down.
I'm sorry, Puddin'. You know I just like to be near you.
I'm a little busy in case you haven't noticed.
Sorry, Mr. J.
Now, where was I? Yes, How to Villain 101. In this course, I'm gonna teach you how to better perplex the Batman. Maybe together we can finally get rid of him.
Why would we do that?
So we can rule Gotham, and you can steal all the jewels you want in peace.
Without him, there will be no challenge. It'll be no fun.
I should be the one teaching this class. I've been the only one to break the bat out of all you villains.
Well, then you should have organized this yourself.
I think I do a better job tricking Batman than any of you with my unsolvable riddles.
If they're so unsolvable, then how have you been unable to get rid of him so far? Now, I have noticed that our friend Batsy doesn't like to kill people. So if you make him do it, it throws him off his game.
I don't need Batman to kill anyone. I can do it myself. I never miss.
The point is that he's the one doing it and he doesn't like it. That way, it gets in his head if you make him.
That's a great idea, Puddin'.
I know it is. I came up with it.
And how do you suppose we make Batman kill someone? And what do we do after that?
You have to create a scenario in which there's no other choice, or at least he thinks there's no other option. Then he'll be so overcome with emotions that we can get away with whatever we want.
I've had success in the past, making him face his biggest fears. Why should I listen to you and change my ways now?
Yeah, if I confuse him or slow him down with my riddles, I have the same results.
The effects of this method last a lot longer than a dumb riddle he always figures out or some stupid nightmare.
He's right, you know.
Now, let's discuss transportation. Your vehicle has to work with your theme. For example, Catwoman has the Cadillac.
It gets great gas mileage.
Your vehicle, when your enemies see it, should make your enemies afraid. I personally like to attach guns and cannons to the outside of my car to show people I mean business.
What if we don't have as many resources as some of the other villains here?
Dude, you're a villain. Steal the stuff you need.
Well, I don't have that problem.
We all know that, so why don't you just shut it?
On to fighting. You should always have an extra trick or two up your sleeve in case you get captured, so you can continue in your villainous ways. I have this flower here. You want to see what it does?
No! I always have a backup freeze gun, in case the first one jams.
Now, let's apply what we learned to a real-life scenario. Does anyone have one for me? Oh, yes.
I want to steal this crystal bird I saw at this party I attended last weekend. You guys can distract him while I steal it.
You really think I'd miss out on a heist? No way, I'm helping you.
I'll have to get back to you about my involvement in these plans. I have to flip my coin, and with that, my fate is decided.
What is with this man and Chance? He's no way
I
to
like
live.
your makeup.
What? They will most likely have it behind a safe door, and ice is a very effective way to break into it. I would also like to help.
If you think I'm splitting the profit 3 ways, then you're as crazy as this guy.
Hey, Mr. J's not crazy. He's
Thanks.
the smartest person in Gotham.
Thanks,
he
Harley.
continually foils Batman unlike any of you.
Thanks, Harley.
No problem, Puddin'.
Now, if we're all agreed to steal this bird, we need to come up with a trap for the bat.
I can set off some of my fear toxin in town. Then as he deals with the effects, we can kidnap him and the whole Bat family.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea. Yeah. I think we should split them up so we don't have to attack them all at once. I mean, if we really want to catch this stuff, we gotta split them up so we don't have to deal with them.
I agree. I'll take you, and you. We can attack Arkham and set some of our friends loose. That way, the bats will have to deal with that, and they won't have as much focus on us.
And I'll send a riddle to the police station. They'll spend so much time trying to figure out how to prevent the attack that by the time they crack my riddle, it'll be too late.
Hey, man, what's with you and riddles? It's like a constant thing, always with a riddle.
It's just my way of showing that I'm smarter than everyone else.
Oh yeah? Try perplexing us. Give us a riddle, and if none of us can figure it out, then I will admit that you are smarter than all of us, and you can be in charge.
Okay. Riddle me this, Bany boy. What disappears as soon as you say its name?
Silence. Oh. We're supposed to be planning here. Am I not teaching this class?
What do we need you for? I'm thinking we could use you as bait. Maybe I can wrap you in vines and then wait for Batman to show up and tell him I want to change. And then the rest of my team can attack him from the shadows.
Everyone else is on my team. We're going to split the police into several pieces. And to do that, we're going to split into 2 teams, attack 2 different areas in 2 different parts of the city, and we're going to destroy everything in sight. And committing distraction crimes is what's going to get us this victory. The police's force will be down by 400%.
Okay, what's with you and the number 2?
Just like the riddles. Yeah. What's up with you and fear, man? Everyone's got their thing.
Anyways.
I just want to make sure that I get to try out my new weapon. It's a bomb that looks like a stuffed bear.
Well, you're on the team breaking into the jail, so I'm sure that'll work out just fine for you.
Awesome. I think this plan will work wonderfully. I'm glad. I'm looking forward to seeing my plan come into fruition.
Your plan? I'm the one who came up with the distraction. It's my plan.
I put us in a team. This is my plan.
I'm providing a crucial distraction. It's my plan.
I brought us all together. It's mine.
You know what? I can't deal with you guys if all you're gonna do is argue. Me neither. I'll just steal the bird on my own.
Well, now it's just the two of us.
So for this year's finale, we decided to start a new tradition with all of us here on Players Seniors. This is not all the seniors, but like most of them and the ones that decided they wanted to learn a song together to sing as kind of a last hurrah for us, our last show with Here on Players. So we decided to sing Happiness from Charlie Brown because of how happy Here on Players has made us over the years.
Happiness is finding a pencil, pizza with sausage, telling the time. Happiness is learning to whistle, tying your shoe for the very first time. Happiness is playing the drum in your own school band, and happiness is walking hand in hand. Happiness is 2 kinds of ice cream, knowing a secret, climbing a tree. Happiness is 5 different crayons, catching a firefly, setting him free. Happiness is being alone every now and then, and happiness is coming home again. Happiness is morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too. For happiness is anyone and anything at all that's loved by you. Happiness is having a sister, sharing a sandwich, getting along. Happiness is singing and singing together when day is through. And happiness is those who sing. Happiness is those who sing with you. Morning and evening, daytime and nighttime too. For happiness is anyone and anything at all that's loved by you. Thank you.